I be talking that good shit. Motherfuckers be getting mad at me. I be like, yeah, I'm feeling like the Pharaohs. Or Pablo stacking at the Nero. Or Iverson spending all them C notes. She Mariah, how she hitting all them high notes. No chain, no, I ain't Channing Tatum. No tank, so you know you can't gas him. No, you can't, you ain't even gotta ask him. Like, damn, Dash, why you always such an asshole? I think that it's because my daddy was an asshole. I think that it's because my step-pops was an asshole. But if you assume, then that make an ass out of you. I know it's cause my mama had mad dude. My crib as a kid was a castle. So I don't understand your assholes. This ain't about no struggle. I flex the muscle. When you on a jumbo chart, it's hard to be humble. Waves swimming, winning, feeling like I'm Michael Phelps. Waves crashing, I'm in the class all by myself. I'm so stone cold when I'm defending the belt. I'm like Iverson, I can do it by myself. Waves swimming, winning, feeling like I'm Michael Phelps. Waves crashing, I'm in the class all by myself. I'm so stone cold when I'm defending the belt. I'm like Iverson, I can do it by myself. We about to go platinum. Everybody put your hands up. Bitch, to make me call back up. Oh yeah, you can get smacked up. Man, fuck it, we rolling. And no, you can't control it. No, you can't even hold it. Had your chance, you folded. Acting just like a rabbit. With a mouth full of carrots. And I catch them in carrots. Repeating me like a parrot. In a wheel like a gerbil. Acting silly like Urkel. Begging me to go commercial. It's too late that will hurt ya. Old slinger say murk ya. Let me know what that dirt da. Begging me to go commercial. It's too late that will hurt ya. Old slinger say murk ya. Let me know what that dirt da. Let me know what that dirt da. Waves swimming, winning, feeling like I'm Michael Phelps. Waves crashing, I'm in the class all by myself. So stone cold when I'm defending the belt. I'm like Iverson, I can do it by myself. Waves swimming, winning, feeling like I'm Michael Phelps. Waves crashing, I'm in the class all by myself. So stone cold when I'm defending the belt. I'm like Iverson, I can do it by myself.
Oh my, the vibes is immaculate here on Let's Vibe TV Season 3, Episode 5 in this place, in this spot today. We got a super duper duper special episode. Clearly, I'm feeling like Michael Phelps. I'm feeling like Michael Phelps, man. Don't make me take this shirt off and be swimming and all that kind of stuff, man. I'm doing this for the kids. The kids don't want to see all that. But I'm this close. I'm this close to George Bush and the button. I might pull a George Bush and not push it, though. I might not push it. Yo, but so. Let me slow down. All that aside. Today, I have a very, very special episode. This one is for the youth. It's for the kids. It's for the fans. As you know, my brother has been having his Cool AF competition, and one of my fans reached out to me wanting to be able to come on here, and he's 14, y'all. He's 14, y'all, with bars and with a lot of heart to enter a competition. There's 30-year-olds. This man said, forget it. I don't even care. I don't care if you're 46 and still rapping. I got bars. Yo, my name is Solar. And let me tell you, I don't care who you are. I'm coming for you. And like, yo, I respect it, and I'm all about the youth and helping them and giving them a platform. That's literally the whole basis of all of this, whether they're up and coming, whatever, popping, whatever, yo. It's like friends, fans, all of us are in this thing together. And I have a very special episode, a very special guest. a young man I met. We'll talk about how we met. Yo, let me introduce Solar. Yo,
Hey,
what's
what's up? What's
up?
up?
How are
I
you?
think everyone needs to be introduced by Brandon. That is just so funny.
Yo, do you know the saddest part about it?
What's
I'll
the saddest part about
I'll never get a Brandon Daz introduction. I'll never get one.
that? That hurts. That must.
That's,
Oh, that's
yo,
unfortunate.
it sounds egotistical. It sounds egotistical. Let me tell you, but it slightly breaks my heart. I just gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. I just wanna. One day I'm gonna have to give myself one. Actually, I'm gonna. Ooh, I was about to give myself one. I'm trying. I don't even know what I would say about myself. I know exactly what I would say about everybody else, but not myself. Isn't that weird?
That no one can match your energy. I don't know. That's
Yo, yo, they want to calm
crazy.
Daz. They want to calm Daz. They want to calm Daz. They can't get no calm Daz. Yo, I stopped taking ADHD meds when I was 18. As soon as I could not be under my mother's insurance because of George Bush laws, I was out of there. No, but unmedicated.
George Bush.
Yo, I'm unmedicated, y'all. I'm on here live. I'm unmedicated. Somebody come get me. Yo. Anyways, enough of that. Enough of that. We're here for your hip hop, bro. Like, so you've been watching the show and stuff like that. What's a favorite episode of yours?
I mean, I just went back and watched like the clips you posted of the Mr. Man episode. The episode with Zach was really good. I don't
Yeah.
know when you had is it Ash? I don't know how to
Ash
pronounce
Cash.
it.
Ash
Yeah, Ash
Cash.
Cash. Yeah,
Shout out Ash Cash. Yo, I love
yeah, that
them.
was a
That's my
good episode. Yes, sir.
that's I mean all them people is my family. So if you can make good content with your family, that's the way that it's supposed to be. Make sure you keep a tight, inspiring circle around you. It seems like you have a supportive system and people who believe in you. Um, for them to back up your bold claims
Yeah.
and put you in an interview with the shark. But yo, what a way to start what you're doing. Literally, like that's another thing I love about doing this is it's a lot of people's first interview and first opportunity for an experience like this. Is this your first interview?
Well, it's the first one I've really like been invited on. Like I told you Ali Dominique pulled me in on his Instagram live and he asked me a few questions, but this that didn't really count. That was just like luck based that he chose my request to bring me in, but this was the first real one that was planned and everything.
Yo,
So
you
yeah, pretty much.
that's lit, bro. I mean, you got a long career ahead of you. If this is just your start, I promise it's a million times. And yo, y'all viewing at home, we're gonna show his entry into the competition at some point. So if you're curious in my man's bars, just stay tuned. And we're gonna be unwrapping his story a little bit more and whatnot. Yo, it's so funny because I always try to get on my friends' lives or like people who like are associated, like Ali, Dominic, Kato
Yeah.
on the track. As soon as
Kato.
they see my name, they be like, hell no, I am not bringing him on to my. So that's a good thing. You ain't burnt no bridges or been too crazy. They want to calm Daz. They want to calm Daz, and it's never gonna happen.
I
So
haven't freaked anyone out yet. No.
yeah, no, I mean, bro, it's so weird. It's just like I'm not even gonna disrespect anybody, but it's just like I don't play politics the same way. So big advice. play politics. Just like
Yeah,
don't
the
say
best
too
way.
much. Feed their ego a little bit. I didn't do that. I'm like, I'm Brandon Daz. Like, what do we got to talk about? All we got to do is create stuff. And now they're like, no, we're running. He just signed into our live. They'll be like, one more viewer. One more. We're taking one more question.
Anyone else? Anyone?
Anyone, anywhere.
We
No,
have one
cancel
request.
request.
Oh, Brandon. No.
Bro,
Anyone else, please.
I couldn't make this up. I literally watched Kato do that, just begging. Like there's like 50 people in there. I know only 4 of them probably sent a request. Like you I'm like
Kato, dude.
you see right where I'm located. But enough of that. But so besides Ali Dominic, have you made it onto any of this?
Nah. Ali is the only person I've gotten on a live stream with. So yeah, this is my first real one that I've had time to prepare for and everything.
For sure, for sure. That's what's up.
Mhm.
Well, I'm honored to have you, and I met you in Champagne at the Champagne show,
Mhm.
um, and it was a blast. There wasn't a lot of
It
people,
was so
but
fun.
it was fun because was able to be like more intimate and more like where we actually got to talk
Mhm.
and make connections with people. A lot of people love like crowded stages or crowded performance. It feeds
Mhm.
their ego, but small crowds feed your soul.
I mean,
So
yeah,
they're
if there were like hundreds and hundreds of people there, I probably wouldn't be on here right now. I probably would not have gotten the chance to meet you. So
yeah.
I'm glad in the end.
And compared to last time, oh my gosh, we sold out the venue in Bloomington last time we had came through Illinois.
Yeah. Were you at the show in Bloomington with Nelly and Twista?
No, that was at the
I went to
state
that show.
fair, but I'm
Yeah.
sure that was definitely lit.
I went to that show. It was crazy. He pointed me out in the crowd, and because he was in the fast part of Too Easy, and I was like the only one who really knew the words. He's like, oh, this kid over here, he knows every word, and started doing it super fast. That was
He
fun
tried
night,
to throw
dude.
you off. He's
Nah,
like,
he did.
fans, you'll never be as great as me, so let me show my speed, flow, prowess. Keep
Exactly.
you 14. Just keep giving me money and don't start thinking about making your own yet. Okay, buddy? And we will have the best relationship ever. I'm just
Like,
joking.
more
Um
sheesh merch.
buy more sheesh merch. Please. No, I mean that's all a part of the game. It's kind of thrown down people's throats, but like people really love that stuff. I've never been into it because it's been really weird to like have a big picture of like somebody else's face
Yeah,
on
I
my
think
chest.
if it's just like a square photo, I think that's like super lame. Uh, but Zach actually has some cool clothes, like
It's more
some cool
fashion
merch.
based. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know who taught him about his fashion, right?
Was it you?
Yeah, he hates me for it, bro. Oh my god. It was like, well, my like, because my parents are like fashionistas and stuff, like my mom's side, and we have different moms but same dads. And so like
Mhm.
it would be like I would come with like authentic Sean Kemp jerseys, and he would have like Kmart, Walmart, Grant Hill jerseys, and I'd be like,
Bro,
yeah, bro, literally like
obviously you'd be salty. Yeah.
yeah, and so like it's like, yeah, now I'm fashion Mista and like I send you clothes.
Yeah.
You'd be on that Mr. Miyagi the kid shit. I'll be like,
Mm.
save it. I'm not trying to hear it. And so you come from Illinois.
Yeah.
And what grade are you about to enter?
I'm going into high school freshman year.
Freshman. Woo!
Yeah.
You gonna be the freshest freshman?
I'm gonna be the freshest freshman in freshman year.
Yo, well, yo, go through that whole school year with that mentality, and you will be minty fresh, golden, fully taken
Exactly.
care of.
Be like
Um,
Colgate.
yes, yo, like literally, like just approach life like Snoop Dogg and nothing,
Like Snoop Dogg.
unbothered, literally, physically,
Snoop
like
Dogg, yeah.
unbothered. Like Young Thug says he's unbothered, but like, bro, we see the holes in your face from your addictions. Like, we love you, we love your music, but you're definitely a bothered soul. And like,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg is definitely unbothered. Be unbothered. Be more
Yeah.
like Snoop.
I'll be like Snoop Dogg going through, and then once I'm
Mm,
done with that, I'll be like Jay-Z, just the most baller on the planet.
boss in the rest of your
Yeah, just
school
boss,
year
complete boss. Yeah.
for sure. So where do you come from? Then let's get a little bit of your background and your musical influence.
Well, I'm from Metro East St. Louis, so like right, St. Louis is on like the complete west, like the very west of Missouri. So we're like 15 minutes outside of St. Louis. So so we're in Illinois, but we're like right outside of St. Louis. So that whole area is where I really grew up. But now I live 2 hours south from there, so it's more like country, and it's super. I'm not used to it like at all because I grew up in like a city type place and then moved to like a town with like a 5,000 population.
Oh
So it's a
wow.
lot different. Yeah, it's a lot different, but it's dope. I don't know. I growing up outside of St. Louis, I kind of get to see a lot of cool stuff. Nelly grew up in St. Louis. There's a lot of rappers from there now.
Eek,
So it
eek.
was a dope place to be around. But now
I
being
mean,
in
I'm kind of scared of St. Louis personally, but
you're scared of St. Louis?
yeah, bro, and St. Louis loves me and they take good care of me, but like also I feel like the second I do something wrong, the St. Louis
The
Mafia is
St.
just
Louis.
gonna yank me clean off the street. So I'll be like, I love you guys. Thank you. They pay me, they take great care of me. But I'm like, I'll never talk trash to you guys. Type style. Shout out Nate Moore. He was
St.
on a
Louis is dope,
previous
man.
episode. Yeah, bro, they're so like loyal and so like I can't even describe it. And so you live with 5,000 people. That's easy to
Yeah.
take over though.
Yeah, I don't I mean, I'm like the only actual person who wants to rap from there. I mean, there's a couple other
In
people.
your age
I
group.
mean, no. I have one friend who's a year older than me. Uh I don't know. I don't think he's completely decided on a rap name yet. But we've made a song together. He's helped me record for everything. His name's Keaton. He's the only other person I know that like really really wants to rap. There's other kids that have made songs as like jokes and just for fun and stuff. And that's what I originally came in with the Tatiana remix doing. But
Right.
then I started really getting into it, and I have like a genuine interest. I just love making music, listening to music, producing. I've been working on making beats, just
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Just so dope.
Who was your first musical influence? What was the like? Do you remember the moment where you like was like, man, I love music?
Well, I mean, the moment I got into rap, I listened to Drake for a while because he was really popular. Then I started getting into Eminem, and then the fast rap I kind of got into, like I like the greatest futuristic. I heard that and got super into him, and like started listening to Hobson, Tech Nine, all the rappers in that era. And then I started moving into like J. Cole. Like I heard 2014 Forest Hills Drive for the first time, and like pop, I was just like so into it. Like I was so crazy into it after hearing Forest Hills. And I don't know, I just feel like I just have such good connection with making the music. The music just feels like part of me now. So it
How do
was
you
it was mostly those rappers, yeah.
and who played hip hop for you for the first time?
Well, I mean, I kind of just grew up around it because that's like the popular thing that everyone listens to now, like hip hop, like popular hip hop though, like Drake and rappers like that. And so I heard Drake, but then I just started listening to it myself because I was a big Eminem fan for a while, and then I liked Logic and a bunch of different rappers like that. So
Under
I
Pressure
don't know.
was dope.
Under Pressure was dope. So every time I listen to a full album, I listen to a lot of full albums. I like have to rate
You
it in my
have
mind.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So I rated it in my mind. I gave Under Pressure an 8 out of 10, and
Okay.
that's really good. Yeah.
What do you give his new one, No Pressure?
No Pressure. I gave that an 8 too, an 8 out of 10.
Okay, how much have you been able to
Yeah.
listen to it? Do you have a favorite off of there?
I don't know. I didn't like pay attention to which song was which. I'm gonna have to take another listen, but I kind of just
It
listened to
all
the whole
sounds
thing.
kind of a lot alike throughout the whole
Yeah.
thing, though, is
I
my
I
biggest
love the
knock on it.
production. I just love the
No
production though. Like
ID,
the
no
boom
ID
bap,
killed for sure.
the boom bap beats are just so fire.
Is
Just
that
love
your
those.
for sure, for sure? Well, you
Yeah.
like a lot of different styles, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Um,
Right now, I'm listening to a lot of Corday. He has 3 old mixtapes that like no one's heard, and I found them, and I really like them. I don't know. Corday is
what's the
he's
name of
something else.
them?
So he went under the name Entendre or Entendre or something, and it's
Oh,
Anxiety, I'm So Anxious, and I'm So Anonymous, and they're all really good. I just love
it sounds like some of his
Corday's
deeper
sound for
work
some reason.
too.
Yeah, Lost
Well,
Boy
because
was
it's
an
young
amazing
and
album.
deep. It's young and it's
Hmm.
deep. So, it's so funny how hip hop classics like change, but they're all perceived the same way over time. Like, the
Hmm.
albums you've named are probably like the DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot from my age, and like Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg, Doggy Style,
Hmm.
and like all those kind of things, and like Jay-Z, his second album, Hard Knock Life Volume 2, and
Yes.
Reasonable Doubt.
The Blueprint. That
So it's
was
never
2000. Yeah,
ending. It's never ending. You better give them a classic like that in your time.
for sure.
I'm glad that you still listen to albums because that's almost a dead art. I thought I was the
Yeah.
last person left. Another thing I was gonna ask you about, yo, have you peeped the J. Cole No ID no name beef?
Yeah, the Snow on the Bluff, and yeah, that
And
was
her song Response Back.
crazy.
Woo!
I don't know. I thought that was so wild that like people got so mad at J. Cole for that. Like she criticized him for not tweeting during the protest when he was literally out protesting, and his
He
whole
was out
career has
protesting
been
instead. Yeah.
yeah, his whole career has been based around black empowerment. So I don't know why like she was so upset about it, but and then he made a song in response, and he wasn't like attacking her or anything. He was just giving his opinion on the criticism, and then everyone called him a misogynist and like said that he's a sexist, and I just thought that was
Well, it
so
was
weird.
weird. It was weird that of all the things going on that ruffled his feathers so hard. And it's
Hmm.
what didn't sit well with me is like he kind of backed down with the Snow in the Bluff song because he acted like he didn't know anything about
Yeah.
social injustice. And then
Hmm.
he didn't even talk about the fact that he had been out protesting. And so there's a lot of weirdness about it. And it's like, and even since the two songs he put out were kind of like backing even further away from politics and more back to like rapping and like
Well,
focusing on being the best rapper.
those songs, he's been working on the fall off since 2016. I don't know if you knew that, but he's been working on the fall off since 2016,
Educate
which is
me, young lad.
crazy. Well, yeah, I'm a J. Cole stan, so he's been working on
Don't
the
be a
fall off
stan of
since
anybody,
2016.
bro. All these people
Not
are
literal
so
stan. Yeah.
human they're all so human, and you're more than capable of whatever they're capable of. Be inspired for surely. Be moved, be inspired, but be inspired by like everything, everybody you come across. Like, my mom is just as powerful as a J. Cole is, if not more, because I can actually talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easier to idolize people when you can come up with your own idea of who they are, but like,
Hmm.
especially, it's so discouraging when you actually meet people because they're never, bro, I'm never gonna be as cool as you thought I was or think I am now. I'm just as flawed as anybody else, and honestly, you're doper than I was when I was 14. Like, so, like, approach everybody as approach every blade of fucking, like, excuse my French, approach every blade of grass like it's inspiring, but like
Yeah.
at a human level. Life is so inspiring and full of like life. And it doesn't take like a J. Cole or a Kendrick. They're all great. They're all dope. They're all amazing. But so are you. And also, you ain't shit either. And neither are they. You know?
That
Um,
is a great point. I really take that to heart. That's some good advice. I mean, that's something I'm gonna remember for a while.
damn!
But
Look,
yeah.
look at that Let's Vibe audience. We're, we're changing lives in here, y'all. Are you listening? Is you watching? But, but it makes you competitive and it makes you look at them without rose colored glasses. You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all
Yeah.
right, the visors came down and it's like, I see you. I see you. They don't want to be seen. You know, like,
Hmm.
bro, I'm the biggest fan of music ever, obviously, clearly.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, but at the same time, it's like they're all human to me. And it's
Yeah.
always been that way for me, kind of. Like, I don't know. But like a lot of people, it's not. And that's the toughest thing with dealing with young fans is they hold you on such a pedestal and you can do no wrong. And it's tough. I'm not no role model in my J.
No role
Cole
model.
voice. Shout out Uncle Phil in the Ville.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For
Yeah.
real.
Hey. But so so with that being said, how long have you been creating then? You've only released one song. How long have you been creating? And how did you come about getting the nerve to do that and entering this contest?
Well, the first thing I really wrote, like I've always put together like a couple little rhymes in my head and stuff just for fun. But the first thing I really wrote was the Tatiana remix about like a year and a half ago. And I kind of did that as a joke because a couple of my friends at school, they put out like songs and they weren't like super serious about it. They just recorded them on their phones and stuff. And they put out like little raps and like little songs and two of them made like diss tracks on each other. And it was like a little joke and they weren't like amazing. They weren't like good at rapping or anything. But then I made the Tatiana remix, and people really liked it. I mean, a lot of people really liked it, even though it wasn't super serious. It was just a bunch of punchlines and little like jokes and stuff. But people
I mean,
really
you're
liked
not
it.
supposed to
And
take Tatiana serious. So,
yeah, it's like a Blueface instrumental. Like
yeah.
it's nothing super serious. But people really liked it. And after writing that, like I had a lot of fun writing it, and I recorded just over and over. Because I was the only one with like an actual mic and a computer. It wasn't anything amazing. I just had a little blue snowball and like a laptop that I recorded on. But since then, I've really upgraded gear. Like I've invested like a lot of my money into like I got a MIDI keyboard, I have a PC now. I have
Whoa,
Ableton.
whoa! Don't let people know too much of what you got. Don't be giving out all the sauce to them.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
I got a good mic. I got mic stand, some sound foam. That's
investing in
all I really
yourself,
need.
for real,
Yeah.
for well, I mean, you need way more than that to make
Well,
it.
yeah.
But but that's a good start. And never forget that, like, it's more than just what you purchase, it's how you use it. You've got
Yeah.
more, bro, you got more equipment than me. I'm
I have more
just saying.
equipment than you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Like, bro, equipment wasn't as available back then. There wasn't computers to record on. My first piece of there wasn't any of that, bro. Like, I recorded, and I'm what I was about to say was my first piece of recording equipment wasn't at all. But like, that's sad how far away from computers that was, and that was far from my first studio. I've been rapping way too long, entirely. But that's besides the point. But like, yeah, there wasn't computers or the access to the equipment, and so I didn't really know what was available. And also, I had always had a good relationship with my engineers, and so I was like, I'll just go to my engineers. But one of the dumbest things I could have done, I definitely should have took my career into my own hands and learned as much as I could have on my own as quick as possible. I should have done it. I should have, and that I think that's one of my biggest regrets. I didn't establish my self-worth. And like, I wanted to move as a team and as a unit, but the tough thing about that is not everybody's going to be on the same page as you. You can literally lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. And you also can't spend too much time trying to get horses to drink. It took me, you got to branch out. You got to take your risk. Even like me moving out of Bloomington, like my hometown, inspires my hometown so much more than me actually being there. It's like, oh, we need to get out of there too. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like being a leader. You can be a leader without being there. Sometimes you can't stick around for the BS and try to save everybody. You got to pack up your ship and keep your life moving so you can be slim with the tilted brim on 20-inch rims and unbothered. like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and like, what it creates is you will see growth. You'll see your you can stay and keep everybody in their same cozy box or not. So
That's I don't know. There's a lot of risks you have to take, and
high risk equals high reward. Now, hold on. That's very true. But that doesn't mean be like, forget everything else in your life. Like, bro, I was so ignorant growing up. I would be telling my mom or my dad, who'd be like trying to teach me how to build stuff and build things, and like showing me like, oh, learn how to do this. I'd be like, bro, I make music. That's what I do. I'm gonna make music well enough that I will just pay people to do this other stuff. How dumb, bro? I was out of my little mind. I
that's not
swear.
a great mindset.
Well, because the way you treat one thing is how you treat everything. And you want to be a well-rounded person with options. All that does is create more opportunity for you. Because guess what? Let's say that you meet Hobson or something, okay? And you're like, what do you think Hobson would rather hear from you? Yo, I can build some shit crazy. If you've got anything broke in your crib, like, bro, I'll be your handyman. I will, or yo, I rap.
That's true. I bet he's heard of like 1,000 people tell him that they rap and they want to hear him listen to his. That's a really good point.
You know? And so,
Yeah.
like, that's a really valuable skill to be able to offer things like just being three-dimensional. You got to be a well-rounded person. If you really want to be a rapper,
Hmm.
yo, good grades, healthy lifestyle, like good choices of friends, being around
Hmm.
motivated people. Literally, the people who raised me saved my life. Even like Zach, like, trying to keep up with him. I can't be a bum. I can't. All
Yeah.
people like all people are gonna ask is me crazy embarrassing questions and be like, what are you doing? And then I'll call him and he'll be like, grind harder. You
that
know?
that's
Nobody
what you need.
cares. Grind harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you need
That's
it
the
and
type
you
of people
don't.
you really need.
You need people to believe in you as well and to love you unconditionally. But
Yeah.
um but at the same time, yeah, like you need motivated people who are focused and about their business and who when you're around, you want busy friends. Like you're going to be watching them create something. You're going to,
Yeah.
you know, and that's I can't even stress the importance of that. So, what inspired you to enter the competition?
Well, so you know AKT Action, right?
Mhm.
So he does
I've
this
cussed him out
challenge.
many times, but go on.
So he does this thing called the Eat My Beats competition.
Of
Like
course.
suppose yeah, like once a year. It was supposed to happen this spring, and I was looking forward to it for a long time. He just never did it. So I was a little annoyed about that. I've just been waiting for a competition that I could do to like launch off my raps and and just as something I can use to practice before I fully make like my own songs, just as a little boost. And Futuristic makes a cool AF challenge. And I made over one of the beats he put on his new album, Still on the Rise. He was a beat from Kato, and Kato posted that beat on his YouTube that I already recognized like 10 months before the song came out. And so I recognized the beat and I wrote like a little rap over
Wow.
it. Yeah, and I wrote a rap over it because I've gone
See,
through
you're a
like
super
almost
fan.
all
You
of
be
Kato's
catching,
beats.
you be like, that's funny. You're
I
like,
just
I
noticed,
caught you
yeah.
using old Kato beats. I
Yeah,
didn't
well,
even know that. So,
I think it was like this or something like that. And I made like a remix to it, and it was okay. It wasn't amazing. I didn't end up recording it. I just threw it together, and then uh and then he made the Cool AF challenge, put that out, and I thought, well, I just remixed one of the beats from his other album. I can do a cool AF challenge. And I wrote this one, and it was way better than the Like This remix. I had inspiration of where to come from. Like, I had a lot of like things that I feel like people wouldn't catch unless they really knew Futuristic. Like, in my new challenge, I said, like, I'm busy chasing a dream. I'm busy up on the rise. I'm busy going coast to coast till I see blessings in my life. Those are
okay.
four of his albums. Yeah, Chasing a
Which
Dream,
which
The
which
Rise.
album was I on the cover of? Can you answer that?
Which album were you on the cover of?
Yeah.
Were you on Chasing a Dream? No,
No.
no. I don't know. What were you on the cover of?
You'll have to figure out and get to
I'll
me
have to
later.
figure it out. Okay, I'll
Yeah, but
text you like 5 minutes after the stream ends.
I'm very
Okay.
prominently on one cover, looking over his shoulder at him. So,
Is it
but
TGIF?
maybe I knew,
Maybe.
maybe. No, not T. No, 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 nope,
No.
nope, not that one.
I'll
Uh,
go check. I'll go
yeah,
check afterwards.
I think you already named the one. But yo, viewers, everybody watching, guess what it's time for? It's time for me to debut the Cool AF challenge by Solar. I know y'all been on here patiently, oh so patiently waiting to hear it. So here we are, bringing it to you live and direct. You know what? I'm gonna let you introduce it.
All right. Well, we got the Cool AF challenge by Solar. Let's bring it in.
So, cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, monkey bars, hang with me, this a life, take a peek, cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, I'm the one, y'all gon' see, this a life, yeah. I'm murder beast till they honor me. Kato needs an apology. Off of money, I'm mobbing deep, just like Havoc and Prodigy. Taking notes from that Dominique. I got rhythm and flow. I don't compare to you rappers unless you Kendrick or Cole. Adding Jigga, I'm Hove. Oh, and don't forget, yay, they really watching my throne, but I won't look in their face. Busy killing the stage, busy writing some hits, busy doing some things ain't none of y'all ever did. Busy chasing a dream, I'm busy up on the rise. Busy going coast to coast till I see blessings in my life. All my homies switching up. You would think they bipolar. I've been soul searching, but there ain't no soul in solar. I've been ready to be on for a long damn time. Ain't no one believing me back when I was telling them. I've been staying up for like all damn night, because when it's all said and done, I'ma be ahead of them. Cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, monkey bars, hang with me, this a life, take a peek. Cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, I'm the one, y'all gon' see, this a life, take a peek. So my pics are on IG, she don't want me to leave, cause the interest is me, this dick ain't free. You ain't got no coupons, time to move on, trying to keep the peace, but I'm no Buddha, I know you want everything from me, my heart and my time and money. That's all the fun, you gotta be kidding, I'm sorry to say it, but sit back and listen, I'm just being honest, I gotta admit it. They don't like you, they just what you kidding. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with nobody that got 4 figures. You can go get her, but why should leave you for somebody making more than you go figure? C'est la vie, if they tryna make some beef, they may not see the light of day all thanks to me. I'm spraying heat, I'm super duper KID. Take a seat, I swear to God y'all can't compete. My flow too clean, y'all don't know about me. If y'all don't know, I'll let you know. Let me tell you how I be. Cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, monkey bars, hang with me, this a life, take a peek. Cool AF, I'm just being me, fresh to death, RIP, I'm the one, y'all gon' see, this a life, take a peek.
Yo,
Yo.
and you landed right back in the seat at the end.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
timing.
Yeah. Oh man, how many times did you have to film that?
Twice. We took 2 shots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Look,
In
let
the
me
first shot, we got the timing right. Luckily, we didn't
don't
like plan it or anything, but we got the timing right. But it was like a little off beat. Like my mouth wasn't matching up with the words, so we took it again, and it worked.
for sure. That's lit. You had a couple of bars going on there too. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out Seuss May, shout out Kelly Swan, shout out your mama for watching this episode right now. Shout out everybody watching. And you have some questions for me?
Yeah, I had a couple that I prepared. Couple they're pretty basic, but just ones that
And
I wanted to ask.
okay, and if you have any more, if you have any that you've thought of while or anything pertaining this episode, you can let me know too. Yeah. So I'm ready, I guess, for any questions.
All right. So, first one. So you listen to a lot of music. You're a music fanatic, or however you want to describe yourself. You love music. So, out of every album you've ever heard, what is your all-time favorite album?
Oh, come on, man. What kind of question is that?
Is
Oh,
that too hard to pick?
I'll have to say, I'm just gonna go with, I'll have to say, we'll just say Kanye West Late Registration.
Oh, that's a great pick. Oh my. That's a good pick. I don't know. That's my favorite Kanye album by far. You know, it has some amazing songs on there. Hey Mama, Gone,
It was just the
great
strings on
song.
that album. John Bryan was just like, and the instrumentation of that album. And John Bryan is also who just did Mac Miller's Circles. Uh,
Really,
yeah. That's why if you notice like the instruments that they use are very
yeah, yeah.
similar between that and Circles. And it's because the
That's dope.
same.
That's a
And
good
also,
answer.
if you want more music that sounds like Late Registration, Fiona Apple, Extraordinary Machine, um, is another. That I know, right? But
I'll try to remember that. Fiona
ex-
Apple, Extraordinary Machine. All right.
yeah, yeah, I love the cover. It's like just like this green like plant. Um, but okay, your next question.
All right. So you're a pretty self-described wild guy, pretty
Wait,
super energetic.
self-described. Whoa,
You call
that's what
yourself
they call me. That's what they call me. I just I
you don't describe yourself as wild. I
no. I
no.
think I think the rest of the world is wild, and I make perfect sense. So uh, that's why I'm like, whoa.
All right, my bad, my bad. Everyone else describes you as wild,
Okay.
except for you. But so, who besides you, obviously, who is the most wild artist or rapper musician that you have been around in person?
Oh my gosh. See, there's a lot of ways to be wild. I will say, ooh, man, I've seen some crazy shit. Just I can't even talk to you about it because I'm sitting here like,
you don't need
I'm,
to don't need to name names.
no, you asked me literally who's wild, and so like
Oh
who's
well,
the.
okay, that's true.
I do gotta name names. I won't give a story, I guess,
All
but
right.
ooh, okay. Now, good wild. I'll say Justina Valentine.
I had a thought that you were gonna say that because you
She's
and Zach where it said something like that that like
on the
no one
show.
matches your energy. Yeah.
Um,
Wild
she,
one.
but well,
I
because
mean, she's on Wild and Out, so
she's just like that in real life. Like
really.
that's no act. That's no facade. And it doesn't matter whether you catch her before the show, backstage, standing by herself outside somewhere. That's just like her energy is immaculate. The first time I met her, it's so funny. And bro, I'm so wild. I don't know why I do stuff like this. And this is
You
bad
just
wild.
described yourself as wild.
No, but for a completely different reason than why other people would describe me as wild. So, like, me and Justina are, I just got to tour. It was my first night on the tour.
Mhm.
They didn't even know I was going to be performing. And so they come, we're all backstage, and she's like, "Oh, you've came to watch." And I'm like, "Bitch, I taught this nigga how to do that. I didn't come to watch. I came to get down." And she's like, "Doubt it." I'm like,
Saturday.
she's like freestyle right now. And her camera person busted out the camera, her manager slash everything for her. And so it's recorded my first time meeting her. And bro, I kicked the wildest freestyle. I was dissing Zach, like all kinds of stuff, like classic, epic moment. And she's just like, damn, I'm sorry. Like, and it was so fire that the cameraman tried to send it to me. And I was like, no, I don't need it.
Oh, that'd be dope to have though, just as
Bro,
like a
I
little
would've-
memory.
I would have put it out. Like,
Oh.
how many people get to freestyle with like to Justina, like, and it's called in like it wasn't
Just doubt it.
it was a lot less legendary at the time because she had just gotten on Wildin' Out. Like, in
Oh,
retrospect, I'd have
yeah.
cherished the moment. But like I said, I don't idolize anybody. So I'm like, it's just, who is she? You're hanging out with my little brother. Like, come on now.
That's
Like,
funny.
so, like, and I even knew, like, she had songs with Fetty Wap. I'm like, he fell off. It's okay.
What? Fetty Wap?
Yeah. And then Jaron Benton and
Jaren's dope.
and Ritz are absolutely wild. Wild.
Jaren has some dope music. I
Yeah,
know a lot of people that like Jaren Benton. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Make sure they message him and let him know that. He needs to hear that more often.
Do you think he checks his messages?
Would I say that if he did it? You see,
All right.
you be thinking people are a lot busier than what they are. No, but
All right, I'll remember that.
that's where it
'Cause
comes.
I know some Jaren Benton like fanboys.
They don't make them blow them up, but make sure they pay homage for sure. I mean, a lot of people like, and especially, I'm gonna stay out of it on here. But people need encouragement sometimes. We all need help getting through things and keeping a positive outlook. But yeah, they're all crazy. Kato is probably the most chill.
Kato seems super chill. He seems really smart. Like he knows like a lot.
I'm gonna show
You go.
I love everybody equally,
That's funny. You go.
bro.
Oh my.
Who am I? Who am
I
I
have
to
another
tell?
question. If
Who
you want
am
to
I-
move on from that.
Yeah. Yes. What's next?
All right.
What's next?
So out of every city that you've performed in, which one is like excluding Atlanta or
My hometown.
your home or Bloomington? What is your favorite city to perform in?
Colorado.
You're part of Colorado. That's a state.
Denver,
part of
Colorado.
Colorado.
I mean, when you say Colorado, it's Denver, baby.
Denver, yeah.
Like there's
yeah.
Colorado Springs, kind of, and there's Denver.
Colorado.
Like,
don't sleep on Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is dope.
well, I said it because it's dope.
Yeah.
I said it because it's dope.
All right, yeah, that's I don't know, that kind of shocks me. Colorado, Denver, dope. All right, if you could go on tour with any artist like that's currently alive, like right now, who would you choose?
That's alive, right? Oh, who do you think?
Any artist.
Who would you want to see me on tour with?
Who would I want to see you on tour with?
Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
Oh,
Without a doubt.
Bro, Stone Mountain's finest. I mean, I lived in the same exact place. Like, he's got like the skit at the atrium and stuff. Childish Gambino at the atrium. I drove by that every freaking day. Like, so like me and Childish, yeah, definitely. That was a good
Gambino,
choice.
yeah.
That was
You
a
and
good
Gambino,
choice.
you remind me a lot like of your like sing song. I don't what are they considered R&B? Like your like singing type songs? They kind
Sure.
of remind me a lot
Of
of like
his.
Gambino when his
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I like
quirky.
Gambino. I'm not crazy on Gambino, but I really like Gambino. He's super talented. But
So you're
I
not
think it's good he retired though. I think it's better that he ended now and didn't keep going and
oh,
going and
he
trying to
kept going
stretch it out.
already. He
I thought he retired.
he put out an album in
Oh,
2020 over quarantine. He
yeah,
put out
I
an album.
know. It was and that's his last album.
Oh, that's
And
what
it
he
was
said?
yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his last album, and it was not great in my
So you're
opinion.
comparing me to an artist that you particularly don't like a lot of their music.
No,
Interesting.
no. I
No.
just don't like his new album.
I like certain
Gambino's a legend. He's a
I like
legend.
certain songs from it. I do like certain songs from it.
Better than Chance. Chance completely fell. I think Chance had one good project. I did not like the
Whoa!
Rainbow.
Why? Wait. Okay, but I think people were really hard, and maybe you got to be married to understand the big day better. But and I don't think it was any different than any of his previous offerings. What made you laugh about that, man?
Yeah, no, I just thought of all the jokes that's like even like Logic said in his new album, he was like, and I love my wife like I'm Chance. It was like something like that. Chance. Oh
Bro,
my god,
he
people just
no,
troll him
she's
so hard.
grimy. She's grimy because she behind the scenes was putting pressure on him to get mentioned and to get that clout.
This wasn't just get mentioned. This was she was the album.
And let me tell you, Wise, you don't know what rappers who are married go through. Like,
Yeah,
they deserve it. Like, I understand him making that. They don't deserve it at the same time because she ruined his career. But
completely.
no, but that song was
Well,
beautiful and complicated, and he said a lot. I hate that people take his lyricism away from him. 5-year plan, he said a lot. When they go high, we go low. Don't look down, don't look down. Like, even that song, like, literally, I'll tell you my connection to that. Like, my wife, people think I don't post about her because I'm a hoe. And, like, that's not why. I don't post about her because she can't handle the criticism and how people are disrespectful. And that,
yeah, the
like,
internet.
and like even that segment of that song where he's like, um, where he's like, I posted a picture and they're gonna be like, he probably got it from Jared's and all this hating ass. You like, and then he's like, don't look down. Don't. I'm like, bro, I've had these
Mhm.
conversations so many times in my life. Like, it's a lot to take. What goes along, and like, and people are terrible. They literally are
Yeah.
knocking him because he's in love and they don't have that kind of joy in their own life.
Well, I understand. There's a lot of albums that you don't understand unless you relate to it. Like I heard a lot of people, Earl Sweatshirt. Like I've heard a lot of people say that you don't understand Earl Sweatshirt unless you have depression or something like that. Like his newer albums, and I don't know. I maybe you have to be married to like the new
I
Chance
people
album,
be come
but
on, slide around. Oh my gosh, people are so, and I don't
I don't
understand what
know.
what makes it any different than any of his other music.
I I don't want to get in an argument or anything about whether Chance. I don't know. I just think Chance like acid rap was like a 9 to a 10 because it was just so good. I love acid rap, but then Coloring Book was it had same drugs and no problem. It was like a 6 out of 10, and then The
Oh
big day. The big day. I'm not gonna touch on the big day. I won't touch on the big day. But
Bro,
10
I'm
day
not
wasn't
feeling.
amazing either.
Oh my gosh,
10
you're
day.
kind of right.
I don't know. I think he just got super mid and then just completely fell off. I don't know. Rhythm and Flow was cool. Did
He
you
got
watch
more
Rhythm and Flow?
complicated. Yeah, I mean, bro, I mean, I knew way too many rappers on that show that I rap better than to fully
Oh my
appreciate
god.
that show, bro. And
Yeah.
I auditioned for it. Like, I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
I wanted to audition for the second season, but you have to be 18. So
Oh, they're already
I
doing
ended
the.
up
How long ago did those auditions happen?
they ended like 2, 3 months ago, something like that.
Oh God.
It's I don't know. First season was cool. D Smoke, his final performance was literally like amazing. Like it was so good. But
I
and it
gotta
was
go
cool to
back and
see
watch
Ali
it.
on there. But I don't know. I mean Caleb Colossus was good, but there's so many bad people on the show. And what really sucks, what you have to think about, they purposely accepted some people that they knew were not going to do good. They knew some of the people were just going to do bad and
Like,
that they put them on there for that reason. And
yeah.
that sucks. That is
I mean,
really
those
messed
rappers
up.
still like. I almost gave a guy who bombed a spot on my show just because he was on the show.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he made the show. Why not?
No.
Yo,
It
yo, yo.
was so
Um, do you have any other questions?
okay, yeah, one last question. So as
And
an
I didn't
artist,
answer the last one. I mean, I'm always gonna want to tour with my family. That's the whole
mhm,
reason I make music, and that's the whole reason I started was watching my dad play. And so, like, get my brother, get my dad, get my sister, and get my other brother, and you know,
that would be your dream
let's
tour?
go. Yeah, yeah. Have you
Dope.
listened to Endless Summer? My project,
Endless
Endless
Summer?
Summer.
No, should I go take? Obviously, I should go take a listen. I'll
I
go
mean,
take
it's
a
my
listen
last
soon.
project, bro. People be so sleep. It's
It's
really
your last
tragic.
project, like you're not making music anymore, or like it's your most
I've
recent project?
You didn't see yeah, I mean, bro, I've been retired. I even stopped the show for
Really?
a while. Yeah.
Dang.
So but yeah, so and I have a whole final album. I played it on an episode, and if you didn't hear it or see the episode, then I took the episode down after 2 days. So I played the album in the episode and took it down. It's my best
Dang, nah,
album
bro.
ever.
Then and it's not on anything. It's not
No,
on.
it's never coming out.
Dang.
So
Wow, I should have saw the episode.
bro, the album is so fire and has so many good features. So back to where we were. What was your final question?
So the final question. So as an artist, I'm sure you know there's a lot of highs and lows, and I wanted to know what are some things that I should look forward to for being an artist, assuming that this is what I'm gonna pursue and keep doing for years, and as I like grow up and get older, what should I look forward to? Like my first time like hearing my song like on a radio or anything like that, and what should
What you
I
should. Well, the
steer away
radio,
from?
the internet killed the radio.
Yeah, there's no
So
radio.
there's no radio, bro. Uh,
No.
um, damn, bro, that's a bro. Expect greatness. Never be surprised at any great place that you end up starting from now on, whatever. Like, don't be surprised that you're on this
Yeah.
show. This is exactly where you were meant to be.
Well, I'm saying like not something that I should be surprised seeing, but something I should just look forward to,
No,
like
bro,
at all.
I,
Just don't just go
bro,
with the flow. All right.
work hard, work smart, and never be surprised where you end up, no matter how high, how low, and never lose why you love what you're doing, and always try to find new ways to love what you're doing, and not at anybody else's expense, at yours. Try to be a team player. Make sure you're about your business and about your money. Make sure you're truly a student and a fan of what you do. And stop idolizing anybody now,
All right.
because they're all going to be your competition. Look, there's going to be a day where I'm going to be like, I brought that dusty heifer onto my show, and he won't answer my calls now.
Oh,
But
hey, maybe I'll have 1 million followers someday, and I'll come back on. Maybe.
bro, never lose sight of who you are right now, and always grow at the same time. Keep your heart pure. They're going to try and make you change everything you believe in and everything you love, and stick true to it, and stick true to the people that you know love you. Also, never seek approval from them. It's kind of like, think of it like, bro, Zach's mom hated me for having that boy rap.
Really? I
She'd
bet she
say,
doesn't now.
Oh! Would she ever admit that?
Mhm.
No. You can't live with expectations. You can't live expecting people to respond how you want them to. And don't be scared to take a no. Don't be scared of rejection. Don't be shy. Know who you are, and hold your nuts, bro, because they're gonna try. Everybody's gonna try to cut them off.
All right.
Was that good? Was that bad?
Yeah, no, that was a great response. You've given me answers I would not expect at all, but good one.
Woo.
I mean,
Woo. Yo, and really, your biggest moments only make you hungrier for bigger ones.
yeah, that's true.
So don't make your eyes bigger than your belly.
Yeah. All right.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Used to. I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. But I say you're moving too
fast.
fast. Someone tell me.
All right.
All
Enough of
right. We're rappers here, not. But yo, it was real. It was fun. It wasn't really. It was a blast having you on. And you did a lot better than a lot of grown men that I've had in the hot seat before. They folded under the pressure, and you came out. Only interview advice I'd give you is swing around in your chair slightly less.
Yeah. All right.
So, but
I'll
yeah,
remember that.
great job. Epic first interview for you. The vibes are immaculate. Let's Vibe TV. You know the vibes. Thank you very much. And have a great rest of the day, my dude. And good luck to you in the competition. Y'all watching. Hold on. Tell them your social media. Give them the info. And I'll have it scrolling. It's written out underneath.
Yeah, just right now, my Instagram, I Hate Solar. I have my video up. If you want to find the challenge yourself on YouTube, just look up Solar Cool AF Remix and it'll pop up.
Right up.
You know how it is, yeah.
Yo. So, Solar, salute to you. And good luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Yo. And that is episode 5 of Let's Vibe TV. You'll see me. I don't even know when. But bye.